This is all words. Okay, here we go. Sorry about the pause. Okay, first up we will need if instance is aligned with grid. This is in the control tab. That is this one. Check grid. Applies to self, snap horizontal, and snap vertical. These will be 32, and it will be like this because that is the size of our grid. What we have set up here with these grids are 32 by 32. So say I do 31. It's just that slightly bit smaller. Or if I do this like as 10 for a much more noticeable change. That's how big the grid is. So because all of our sprites will be 32, and because we will be using snap to 32, or if instance, it's aligned with grid 32 by 32, it just makes things easier. I'm rambling. Okay. Snap horizontal, vertical. Okay. If the instance is aligned with the grid, it will then move in the left direction with a speed of 4. 4 is seems to just be a relative thing with this. Okay then. Now you can just duplicate these events and alter them as need be, like I will show you. This to do this, you right-click on the event left, duplicate event, and you just change it what you want. Now we'll do right. So then it has duplicated all the events. But as you can see, it's still left. We don't want that, we want it right. And then you just go along with that. Duplicate, keyboard, up. Right to up. Okay, right, change that, duplicate, keyboard, down. Start moving that. Okay. The next thing that we will want is the object to stop, or the player to stop if no key is getting pressed. Okay. The thing that we will need to do for that is add event, keyboard, no key. So if no key is being pressed, then we want the object to... Okay, we just want in the move tab, drag and drop the move, none. Okay, now this should work. Just as a test. Just a test for myself more than anything. Add a person there. Stop playing for a second. And something's gone wrong. It's gone wrong. Okay, they're not aligned to the grid. Okay, back again. It was an easy fix. Didn't take too much faffing around. Okay, all I needed was all you need to do to fix the issue which I just created is in the event of no key, do the same thing with the rest of these. If instance, the rest of the movements, it is if instance is aligned with the grid. Snap 32, except this one is no movement. Okay. All good. Next thing we want is this thing to have a collision event with a wall. So then collision with object wall. I kind of need to drink water or something. Okay, in the event of the player. Okay, sorry about this sort of jump cut. It was a short while for me, not for you. Anyway, we are now doing collision with, in the event of the player, colliding with the wall. Okay, this is a really simple thing. We will want to start moving in a direction, none. Okay, but then we will also want this to snap to a grid. Align to grid, that's not right. Snap to 32 by 32. Is that the same or no? That's it. It's just this then. Okay then. 32 by 32. Don't be professional about this. This will mean that the object will stop moving and it will snap to the 32 by 32 grid. So now, just a demonstration of this. Here's the player. We want the wall. Here, 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 and here. Okay, let's do a quick test. Now, as you can see, this thing moves to the grid Pokemon style. So then, if we collide with this, we collide, nothing. Keep going, collide. It does a little jumping, but that's okay. It is stopping it in all directions. And that's what we want. Okay, the next object we will want from this is the goal object. If you remember, our goal was the dancing skeleton, because why not? So for this we want obj under dash goal. Sprite this now. Okay, again I'm just reading my notes. Okay, for this we want in the event. Okay, this is all for the goal colliding with the person. So in the event of goal colliding with the object player, we will want to test if the next room is there. For that, we will want the control tab. No, we will want the main tab. Next, we want if next room exists. Go to next room, transition, you can faff around with this all you want. Go to next room. Else is in the control tab. So if next room exists, go to next room. If the next room does not exist, then we will want in the main 2 tab to end the game. Okay? And that is it for this. Okay, so next we want goal, dancing skeleton, and this is we want to move monster test there. Probably should add something there. Okay, then in room 2, we'll actually be a little bit more serious about this. To create, now build a maze-looking room. However, doing this can be a bit of a hassle just individually clicking. So, a little trick that comes with this. Hold the shift key, click, and then drag. You'll constantly create objects when you do this. However, if you also hold shift and right click, you'll also constantly delete. Helpful, helpful, helpful. So just quickly build a thing. I probably should have done this already. I'll just build a quick one, easy. With the goal of dancing, what's his face, in there, and the player, say, just there. Okay, so for now, run the game. Okay, player's moving, he's snapping to the grid like we wanted to, goes into there. We are then jumped over to the next thing. He can't move through this. He can't move through the walls like we want. Doesn't do the jumping on the up or left. Anyway, next, then we're taking over to our monster game. And that is it. Next tutorial is, I don't know. So, anyway, thank you, goodbye.